go. Just gonna wait for some people to come on through. Uh, what's up, Batman fan? I'm gonna get into that. When some people come through, I'm gonna get into that so I won't have to repeat myself. Because they're gonna ask me the same question, like how. And I'm definitely gonna get into that for sure. I know. I didn't forget that you changed your name. Yeah, you just changed it. Just gonna wait for some people to come up in the live stream and then we'll start the topic. Put that over here. Gonna wait for some people to come through and then we'll start. See, we're going to play WWE 2K25 on YouTube later. That's a great question. I might. I might actually think about it, quite honestly. And then, yeah, might think about it. Just want to get a little bit of people in here before I start. So I'm gonna give it a minute, literally a minute, and then if people don't come through, then we'll start within a minute. So we're near 3 minutes now. I'm gonna start at the fourth minute, and then we'll get straight into the topic. It's just you, yeah, it's just you, man. We need more people up in here, man. Yeah, we're gonna get into that, Devin. We're gonna definitely get into that. But I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live stream. Like I said, we're gonna get started when it gets past the 4 minute mark. Okay, we got about 10 seconds. You saw and you clicked instantly. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream sponsored by Zoa Energy. Get your Zoa now. All right? If you live in the gym, you're a gym rat, and you need something to give you an all natural boost to finish your workout strong, check out Zoa Maximum Energy. Way better than permanent. All right, we're past the 4 minute mark. Okay. So apparently, people are upset with Tiffany Stratton because she said the word boy to a black man. Yeah, I know. I know. And apparently, there are idiots out there calling her a racist for saying boy to a black guy. Now, keep in mind, I know the whole history, dating to the civil rights era when, protesters African Americans was wearing the signs, I am not a boy, I'm a man. I get it. They're wearing that through the 50s and 60s. I get it. But we're in 2025, man. Shoot, I've heard white people say, yeah, that's my boy right there, referring to another white person or Hispanic person or whoever was their close male friend. Yeah, that's my boy. That doesn't mean that they're racist, man. I've heard Hispanics say, yeah, that's my boy right there. He'll take care of you. Go see him. I've heard Hispanics say it. I've heard black folks say it. Like, and the thing is, I'm like, how soft is my generation, man? And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I feel bad for the good white folk out there. I really do, because you guys got to walk on eggshells. You can't say anything without people saying that you're racist. You can't speak on truthful topics. You can't speak truthful on certain topics because people say, "Oh, well, you're racist anyway." Like, as if saying that they're racist is going to negate the truth that they said. But yet, if a black person says the truth on certain current events, oh, they're looked at as Uncle Tom was not the right analogy, or a sellout, or what's the other one, Sambo, and all this other nonsense that they attribute to black folk just because they negate the truth. Or if a Hispanic says it, oh, you're not black. You don't know what we go through. It's all this other nonsense, man. You know, like I said, I feel bad for the good white folk out there. I really, really do, because it's like they have to stay in a lane to where they can't give their true opinions on things, or they have to stay in a lane where they can't defend themselves. Because I've seen on TikTok many of woke short videos hating on white folk from a racial standpoint, making assumptions about them that's not even close to true, um, putting them down, being racist towards them and bigoted and hateful towards them. And the thing is, TikTok leaves those videos up. But yet, if white folks stand up for themselves and defend themselves, I can guarantee you the videos will get taken down. I can guarantee you that. Or they're going to get hit with a strike or something like that, whether it's here or on TikTok. And right now, me speaking this, I'm probably going to get a strike right now. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care, because right is right, wrong is wrong at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm defending Tiffany Stratton, all jokes aside, because I've seen interactions that Tiffany has had with people, and when racist has to interact with outside, has to interact with people outside their race, they're not going to do it. That's the thing. That's what racists and or bigots do when they have to interact with people outside of their race or from a different culture. That's what they do. They're like, nah, I don't want to be around him, or I don't want to be around her because they're black. Oh, I don't want to be around him or her because they're white. It goes both ways, man. It does. Okay? Like, y'all got to stop this reverse racism crap, man. Y'all got to stop it. It's ridiculous now. It really, really is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were supposed to evolve since the Civil Rights Act of 1964 passed. We were supposed to slowly evolve as human beings. But the thing is, things evolved, and then once the 2020s came, no, once the mid 2010s came, like, I would say maybe the end of the mid 2010s, like maybe 2016. That's when you saw things go downhill. Around that time, and around the George Floyd time as well. That's when things were downhill. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that. We're supposed to be more elevated. We're supposed to be more elevated as people. Now, look, I'm not saying things don't happen out there with black folk, you know, you know, dealing with people who may chant racial rants at them, or may try to profile them over it. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. I'm not saying that has never existed or doesn't exist even today. But the thing is, you're forcing fake racism, that you're forcing something that's not even there at the end of the day. like picking on Tiffany Stratton because she said boy. Like, it's like so stupid, man. And don't get me wrong, it happens. It happens with everybody as far as like profiling. You know what I'm saying? Like some people think in the back of their mind, as soon as they see white folk, they go, oh man, I'm safe. I'm good to go. You know, when you don't even know that could be a cold-hearted killer. That could be a assaulter. I can't say the word because YouTube is like really really soft. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you're dealing with. That goes for all demographics, man. Not just white folk. It's killers in the black community. It's killers in the Hispanic community. It's killers in the Asian, killers in all communities, man. It's gay killers, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, there's some folk that profile black. Oh well, they're ghetto. They're beneath me or they're beneath us. No, that's not true at all. Not even close to being true. There's a lot of smart black folk out there, man, and there's a lot of good, kind-hearted black folk out there. Same with the Hispanics. There's a lot of great Hispanics out there because I be seeing the Mexicans, even though that's not a race, that's part of the Hispanic community. I be seeing a lot of people be picking on the Mexicans, man. They be destroying their taco stands. They go inside their restaurants. They go on racist tirades on these Mexican workers. They attack and beat up Mexican people, and that's not cool at all. It's not. I be seeing them get picked on the most. So I'm like, and once again, there's good and there's bad in every race and every background, every group, social group, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. That's just common sense. That doesn't make you a racist or anything like that. Shit, but if a white person says that, oh yeah, you racist, man, that's bull crap, man. That's bull crap. That's bull crap. Hold on, let me read the comments, guys, because I don't want y'all to think that I'm leaving you guys out. Nice, Batman fan. Let's see. Bro, what? Calling someone a boy is like a look at me when I'm talking to your boy, like a mother giving discipline. Yeah, yeah. Mothers say that. They'd be like, they'd be like, look at me when I'm talking to you, boy. Yeah, mothers do that. Fathers do it too, Or take your hands out your pocket, boy, and look at me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. He said I look like Brock Lesnar in 2012 when he faced him. Let's see. I hate Hogan, but that comment he made was unnecessary. Yeah, it was unnecessary. It was. I don't support it, but we got to look at it from a reality standpoint, Dragon. There's black people in their household to where they be having the same conversations, bro. They be having the same conversations when black folk date white people or when their black son or black daughter dates a white person. They go, oh, I don't want him marrying, or I don't want him dating her because she's white. Those same things happen in the household too. We gotta be honest, man. It does. There's black folk that say I don't want him marrying that C word, and I'm not gonna say the C word, but y'all know the C word that black folk use to when it comes to, addressing a white person. So those type of things happen in all households, and not only that, when it comes to that word, black folk is using that word amongst one another, and it shouldn't be like that. My thing is, if you don't want somebody using a certain word, don't use it amongst one another. Like you don't need to call another black person the N word. That was used back in the 1400s to describe black people from bigoted white folk. So why would you use a word that was used by bigoted white folk to dehumanize black folk? Why would you use that word to address one another? I'm not saying all black folk use that word, but I'm just saying, why would you want to use that word to address one another? That makes no sense to me. And then you get mad when the white man says it. Oh, it's World War III time when the white man says it, but yet I see black folk calling white people an N-word. I've seen it. But yeah, if that white person responded to, oh, nah, you my N-word, or nah, this N-word is crazy. If they responded back to that black person like that, oh, now it's time to fight. Oh, now it's time to get my boys, pun intended. Now it's time to get my boys, and we're gonna jump this C word. So, we can't sit up here and say that, that man was racist, because he wasn't racist. And I'm gonna tell you how he wasn't racist. Racist people, they don't give jobs to the race of people that they supposedly hate. They don't work with the race of people that they supposedly hate. They don't look out to build up people from the race they supposedly hate. At the end of the day, this man Hogan had called the N-word on TV. He didn't get Booker fired, and he had creative control to where he could have got Booker fired. All he had to do was walk into Eric Bischoff's office and be like, "Look, I want that N-word out of here because he called me the N-word on live TV." But Hogan didn't do that. He didn't stop Booker T from getting his money. He didn't. And Hogan made over 200 Make-A-Wish Foundations missions completed. You don't think there wasn't any black kids in those 200 wishes? This was before social media and recording cameras and all that stuff. You don't think he visited black kids? You don't think Hogan pledges over $300,000 a year to disabled kids and underprivileged kids? You don't think any of that money is going to any black kids who are sick or underprivileged or disabled? Come on now. Come on. We gotta be honest, and we gotta look at it from a realistic perspective. Come on, man. Shoot, Hogan listens to rap music. He buys rap CDs. Last time I checked, all the great rappers are black. We seen him bumping Young Jeezy in his car, singing the words, singing the lyrics. And I guarantee you that song had the N-word in it. Can't blame Hogan for that. You got to blame the artist for that. Shoot, Hogan bought a lot of Jordans, a lot of Kevin Durant sneakers. Last time I checked, those are black men. That money is going in their pockets. I mean, the man apologized 4 times. Not 1, 2, 3, but 4 times. Man helped Elijah Burke in TNA. Like, racists don't do that. Watch YouTube block this video because you're right. And they are. They're going to give me a strike, but I don't care at the end of the day. I really don't. We're supposed to respect each other. Yeah, we are. We are. Nah. The thing is with Trump, see, a lot of people, and I'm going to speak on it. I don't care if YouTube blocks it or give me a strike. I don't care about that no more. See, the thing is with Trump, a lot of people make assumptions that's not true. Trump, what he's doing a great job because, and I'm going to break it down. I don't care what anybody thinks. Because when the Biden administration was in the White House, they brought in a whole bunch of illegal immigrants inside of the country. And there were a lot of illegal immigrants that were ending kids' lives, that was assaulting kids, that was killing women, assaulting women as well, robbing, assaulting, as far as like punch assaulting, and then SA assaulting, like 6 Yules assaulting women and kids. So what Trump is doing, he's getting them out of the country. And the thing is, not all of the migrants are bad people. Nobody's saying that. But if you want to live in somebody's country, you have to do it the right way. You can't, like me, I can't go to Japan and sneak up in there and live in it, even though I know I'm a good person. I'm a law-abiding person. I can't just go over there and sneak in there and live in it. No. They're going to ask me for papers and they're going to kick me out because I don't have my papers. The same thing if I went to Brazil. They're going to kick me out too. Same thing if I went to Canada. They're going to kick me out because I'm not a dual citizen. You can't just come into somebody's country illegally. It doesn't work like that. And the people that has committed those crimes with Trump deporting them, he should do that. He should. Because no country, forget the country, no family should have to come home and hear that they lost their child. No family should have to come home and hear that they lost their aunts, their uncles, their cousins, their nieces. They shouldn't have to hear that. Okay, and then people is upset with, they were upset saying that Trump was gonna get us into war with Iran. Do you not know that Iran had illegals coming into our country, scouting out our country, planning attacks on our country? And Trump got them out too. And he destroyed their database because they had weapons in there. because Iran was bullying countries. But nobody says anything about that, though. Let's see. Let's see. There are some women where they say they want to date black people. They only mean NBA players. No, that's not true. That's not always true because there's a lot of black people out here. Majority is black men than black women that's dating outside their race. And the black men I see that dates outside their race, they're not basketball players, they're not football players, they're not any athlete or anything like that. Now that's a fact. And happy 4K, I appreciate that. Let's see, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm listening to a song that has the word in it, I'm just gonna not say it out of respect. I don't care if I'm not that tone. I'm not gonna say. See, that's another thing, Devin, because if we're being honest, when people is inside of their car listening to rap music, whether you're white, whether you're Hispanic, Asian, or Indian, if the word comes up, and if they're in the car, if they're in their car by themselves alone, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna say it. You know, I'll say 7 times out of 10. I'll give you a 70% chance that they're gonna say it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If they in their house alone blasting the song, they're gonna say it at the end of the day. If they're in their house by themselves, they're gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm not gonna say everybody. That's why I said 70%. I ain't gonna say 90%, 9 times. No, 70%. I give them a break. See, that's just what I see. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying everybody's like that neither. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that has a mentality. Oh, the N word is just a word. It shouldn't have that much weight or that much hold on you. You're right. It is a word, but it's also a word that can do damage to people that might want to kick you behind, and it's a word that can get you canceled at the end of the day. You know, it's the truth. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't use that word because I know the history behind it, and I know the people that sacrificed themselves to make today a better tomorrow for me and other people of the world. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. No, I mean the NBA players comment. Now, oh, okay. My fault. My fault. My fault. Yeah. That's true. That's true. But yeah, the NBA players, they doing it too. They doing it too, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's their preference. That's who they want to date. And I be seeing a lot of angry black people in the comment section of those social media posts. Whenever they post an NBA player with a white woman, a lot of woke black folk, they be so mad in their feelings. They be making fun of the chick and making fun of the dude. I'm like, see, you're jealous. You're jealous at the end of the day. You're hateful, you're jealous, and you're spiteful. People have preferences of what they like in a woman or a partner. That's their business. It has nothing to do with you. They don't have to abide to what you think just because y'all both are black. It don't work like that. It don't. Shoot, we live in the most freest era that we'll ever get. So why should I have to be mentally enslaved to your thoughts? That's stupid. At the end of the day, let's see. At least you understand what I'm trying to say. Others will try to jump on me for saying one. No. I don't do that, bro. Like jumping on you for what? Nah, man. It's about communication. A lot of people, they don't know how to communicate. And not only that, bro, but the thing is, people, they like to believe assumptions that's not true instead of having a conversation with somebody. Like for instance, if you're on the left, right, politically, right, and you got all these assumptions and all these thoughts in your head, why don't you talk to a person who's on the right that you probably know that supports the right from a political perspective? Why don't you have a conversation with them? Because I guarantee you, they know way more things than you know, because the person on the left is going based off of what they see on social media. That's it. They're not doing their research to read and find out what's going on in the White House, what Trump is doing. They're not doing that. So why don't you reach out to a right person that's on the right and have a conversation with them as to why this is going on, why is that going on? Oh, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Why did they sign this bill? Why did they sign that bill? But the thing is, they're not going to do that because they love being angry at the end of the day, man. They love being angry. And it's not just people on the left, it's just a lot of people that live on social media that, likes to troll and or likes to be hateful and spiteful in the comment sections of these things, as far as those agendas, they don't know the truth at the end of the day. Because I've seen a lot of comments, scrolled past a lot of comments, and I've looked and I just shook my head. I'm like, these people don't know. They don't understand how not only politics work, but they don't understand what's in this bill. They don't understand what could benefit them in this bill. They don't, because they have a mentality of being angry instead of opening their mind and like, you know what? Let me see. I'm angry, but you know what? Let me see what this actually means. Let me do my research. But they don't do that. Just like with the Hulk Hogan situation. All these woke black folk that are so angry, they're holding on to the past of something that happened 20 years ago. And the man apologized for it. Not once, not twice, not three times, but 4 times. 4 times apologized for it. What more do you want? Like, usually when people are truly sorry, they will apologize more than once. There's people out here that apologizes one time for their action because either their publicist told them, you know what, just apologize for it. And then over time, people just leave you alone. Because I've seen things that happen when people got caught, and then the celebrity will be like, well, I take full responsibility of my actions, I'm sorry, and all that other stuff. And it happened that one time. Truly guilty, and I'm sorry I let down people and all that stuff. But then sometimes it doesn't make them a better person. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. When I say sometimes it doesn't, mean like sometimes they'll do the same thing behind closed doors and then they'll get caught again. Like, like, like it's crazy. It's crazy. But the thing is, Hope, his actions speak louder than words, man. And like I said, he's helped out a lot of black people in the wrestling business. He's helped out a lot of black people, period. Quite honestly. So, I'll believe. What's the gentleman's name? Tony Atlas, I think his name is. I'll believe him, the older gentleman that hung out with Hulk when Hulk first started back in 77, 79, around there. So I believe Tony, I believe Teddy Long, I believe Booker T, I believe Stevie Van Ray, I believe Elijah Burke, and also shout out to Steve Harvey for defending Hogan as well. I'll believe those black folk any day over anybody because they've hung out with Hogan. So they know the type of person he is. So yeah. Anyways, let's see. Like WWE 2K25 is still bad because I've been getting stuck a lot when I play it. It's probably the servers, bro. Or maybe your internet. Let's see. What's weird is people waited till Hogan passed to say all these amazing things Hogan did. You know what? You got a point. You got a point. Not only do you have a point with that, but the thing is, it took for him to pass for the positive things to come out. Just because he passed, now it's like, oh, now he's in the history books now. Now it's about him being immortalized as a legend. And now it's about him being remembered for not only what he did for wrestling, now it's about him being known as the guy that helped out people. When all this stuff, like you said, it should have been said when he was alive. All that cheering that they did on SmackDown, Raw, and NXT, they should have did all that when he was living, man. That's what they should have did. But, it's sad. It's sad because he deserves his flowers, man. He put in a lot of time and a lot of effort into the business. Over 5 decades running in the ring. This man has had over 13 back surgeries, multiple knee replacements, hip replacements. Okay? Just for our entertainment at the end of the day. He deserves respect whether you like him or not. Because without him, like Hunter said, without him, none of this exists. Okay? None of it. Alright? None. And the thing is, I seen even Bret Hart. He said something. This happened in 2002, though. I don't know what happened afterwards with him and Hogan. But I seen when Bret said in 2002 that Hogan was a really good wrestler. He said that Hogan would put down stuff and attend to fans, make time for them. He made time that he didn't even have. Bret said Hogan spent over 45 minutes with fans time he didn't have, but he made it for the fans. Okay, he said he's seen Hogan put down things and go cater to fans, cater to sick children. He said he's seen Hogan come through in the locker room and thank everybody for coming through and doing their job and working with him. So I don't know where all this stuff came from with Brett. I don't get it. That was 2002. He said that was after WCW. So evidently they were still good. I don't know what happened afterwards. I really don't. But yeah, man. But yeah, I had to come on here and defend Tiffany, man. Tiffany, you ain't racist, man. All right, you are a nice person. You're a beautiful woman, and don't listen to these idiots out here, man. Don't listen to them. They're a bunch of fools, bunch of clowns, and they're a bunch of soft behind people that like to dish out things. But yet, when something comes back, they like to overthink things. And when they overthink things, it just ain't true. They're just fishing for something that ain't there, man. Shoot, I'm getting sick and tired of this nonsense, man. Like seriously, it's really annoying. It really, really is. And at the end of the day, I just wish people would think and do their research, man. Like seriously, that's what they need to do. At the end of the day. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. But anyways, just my thoughts, man. Just my thoughts. Man, oh man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know we haven't been on this platform in a minute, but I know you guys want me to do. I know you guys want me to do some live. Hold up, why is this popping up? I know you guys want me to do some live streams over here, and that's what we're doing. Hanging out. All right, hanging out, guys. Let me make sure I didn't miss any comments. All right, guys. Got a couple minutes, and then we're gonna switch over to my main platform. All right. Got a couple minutes. And then, yeah. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, by the way. Rest in peace, Terry Bollea. Thank you for the wonderful memories, man. Yeah, we're gonna go over there, bro. We're gonna go over there. I've been having a great time over there. It's lovely. It's beautiful. The algorithm, it has blessed us over there as far as like getting viewers. That's why I'm over there more often as well. Even when I play golf, I'm surprised. Like we've been having viewers watching me play golf, and golf is labeled as boring to some people. So, yeah, man, it's really fun over there. All right, 2020 vision. Shoot, I prefer it on. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. Everybody tell me I get hit with the ads. I'm like, it's not me. Don't kill me, man. Don't kill me at all. I'd be like, don't kill me. It's not me. Oh man. Oh god. I'm like, it's not me, man. If it was up to me, I'll let it be ad free, man. He said, why did you laugh like Seth? Yo, man. Wouldn't it be crazy? Speaking of Seth, wouldn't it be crazy if the Seth Rollins injury was a work, and then if Cody beats Cena, Seth cashes in on Cody? That would be crazy. Be like, you all thought that I was injured. You all thought that I had a bad knee injury. But at the end of the day, the Monday Night Messiah always reigns on top. That's why I caught all you clowns. I caught all of you clowns. And now I'm your brand new undisputed champion with everybody singing my song. Whoa. Whoa. That would be a crazy ending to SummerSlam, man. That would be nuts. Just to hate on. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't want Seth to get that title, man. He had it before. This man said that he's the future of wrestling. How are you the future of wrestling when you keep taking on the B title? You keep taking the B title. You're supposed to take the A tier title. The North Star of our industry. Sure. Yeah. Oh, man. See, everyone will now sing my song. They said it's rumored that he's supposed to come back. Rumored. Allegedly. Allegedly. Keep that in mind. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. Not saying it can't happen. But, yeah, man. Yep. I can't lie, that would be crazy. Actually, it would blow the roof off the place. And the thing is, he is Mr. SummerSlam, so they put him in 25 best SummerSlam matches of all time, like 8 times. You know what? I think it's fair to say Lesnar is Mr. SummerSlam. He has 8 matches. No. I know you're not, because I used to get the notifications on when I'd be scrolling through my homepage, and I would see like WWE, since I follow WWE, it'll pop up wrestling match. I think Lesnar's in the top 10. I think he's at number 8 and number 6. I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, man, I think he's Mr. SummerSlam. I mean, look at when he took that. What was that? That was a tractor trailer. I don't know what that thing was. Pickup truck, whatever you want to call it. When he took that pickup truck and lifted the ring, and Roman Reigns went flying out. You remember when Lesnar took the mic and tossed it to Reigns, and how Reigns caught it so perfectly with one hand? Like, that was amazing. But yeah, man, they're singing my song. Whoa, whoa, burn it down. Oh, man. Tried to say Randy Orton is Mr. SummerSlam this past week. Come on, it's not even close. It's Lesnar. The only reason they said it is because, let's see, he won the world title there against does not exist. Yeah, if that's the case, you can't call him Mr. SummerSlam, because they don't want to have nothing to do with Error 404. They don't want to have nothing to do with that B word. I ain't gonna curse, but he is a B word for what he did. But yeah, they don't have nothing to do with that. They don't. They claiming that he had CTE. This idiot that was here in New York. When he was in New York, he went by, and I think he gunned down 2 people, and he claimed in his letter he had CTE. But yet you went to go do that on your own. CTE didn't make you do that. You chose to do it. You chose to do it. You chose to walk Manhattan with an AK on your side, looking for somebody, whoever you was looking for, and then you took out 2 people in the process. You took out a beautiful woman. Took out a beautiful woman and a soon-to-be father. Well, soon-to-be father again, expectant father again, because I think he had 2 kids, but his wife was expecting him. Like, man, oh man. But anyways, yeah, you can't call him Mr. SummerSlam, bro. You can't. Oh, gosh. Shoot, I don't even like to say his name, man, for what he did. My thing is, with that situation, I don't feel bad for Nancy, believe it or not. Her, I don't feel bad for. You know why? Because she cited domestic abuse back in 2001, 2002, and she went right back to him. What the hell are you going back to a man that abuses you? Why are you going back to him for? That's stupid. Very stupid. My heart goes out to the kid, man. It goes out to the kid, that little 7-year-old boy, man, because he's innocent, number one, and I think he was Down syndrome as well. So my heart goes out to him. That's who I feel bad for at the end of the day. I really do, because that wasn't supposed to happen. Not at all. And then the week before, that idiot, he was looking up how to tie knots. He was looking up how to tie knots with ropes. So you can't blame it on no CTE. He chose to do it. He chose to do what he did. Like, it's stupid. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Let's see. I'm gonna say this though. If I'm talking historical wise, yeah, we have no choice but to mention him historically. Unfortunately, hold on, guys. We're we are back. He says the Undertaker. But yeah, historically wise, yeah, we have no choice but to mention him. As much as WWE wants to cancel him out and all that, you just can't do it. You can't. You can't. So, and the thing is, what gets me is I understand the historical part. I get it. Cannot cancel. Cannot cancel that out. I get it. But what I don't understand is why the hell is people defending his actions, man? Yo, what's up, man? Why is people defending his actions? This is a man that took the lives of people. It's just like with the CEO dude, the Luigi dude. I don't know what his last name, Manganiello, whatever his name is. It's just like that fool. Don't you know there's a lot of people defending that dude? And this dude was in broad daylight, walked straight up to the CEO of some company. I don't know what company it was. Walked straight up to the dude, and this is why I say, people, you got to watch your back, man. Because this guy, the way he was walking, the CEO dude, the way he was walking straight, not looking back, not watching his back at all. He was walking straight because the first time the Luigi dude like cocked the weapon, it jammed. Now, if the dude was looking behind him, he would have seen somebody was behind him with a weapon. And the fact that it jammed the first time, the dude could have ran. The CEO could have ran. And that would have stopped the plot right there. The CEO dude might have been alive today. But the fact that CEO dude wasn't aware of his surroundings, he didn't watch his back, the gun jammed the first time, and then the Luigi dude shot him and killed him with a silencer. You know? Which is sad. It's sad. He committed a crime in pure daylight. I don't care what the motive was. I don't care if the dude says, well, the CEO stole $200,000. I don't care about that. I don't care if Luigi says that in court. That right there was clear-cut, cold-blooded murder right there. And the fact that there's people supporting that dude and defending that dude, We live in a sick behind world, bro. Like seriously. Seriously. This thing is dead. Dead! It's dead! Yeah. Well, it's been nice knowing ye, as they say, right? Alright. I think we'll spend we'll spend some more time on here. We'll spend about maybe depending on who comes through, maybe we'll spend another 5 minutes on here and then we'll transfer to the other platform and go over there. Okay, that thing is almost charged. Okay, this is almost charged. Nice. Everything's getting charged today, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I would start doing this my career thing on golf. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I wanna see what like it's about, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. No, I don't need to do that. Cause it'll be the first time I ever done like a my career type of thing, so let me see. I think we'll do that over on the other platform. For sure. There we go. They actually, I'm mad that they actually got pronouns in this game. Like what? Let's see. He's the only reason why you watching? Wow. I don't know what they're doing over there in that wrestling, bro. I really don't. Um, I heard that. Who was it? I forget. I forget who. Oh, what's the group name? The Hurt Syndicate. That's it. That that's the only thing I know over there. That's like really like really like doing well over there. Or Suplex City. Yeah, they got it in the golf game. Like, what? They don't need that crap in the golf game. But 2K, they a left company, so it's like, let's see how I've been lately. I've been pretty good, man. How you been, man? How's everything? How's everything been holding up, man? Yeah. Suplex City. Oh man, that's hilarious. Suplex City. Suplex City. If he comes back at some point, it's gonna be a wrap. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap because Lesnar, he's somebody that is a juggernaut. Juggernaut as in the retrospect, amazing draw because you know you're gonna be entertained. You know that. Ain't nothing boring when it comes to Brock. Oh man. Oh gosh. Oh man. I think I'll spend a little bit more time on here and then we'll transfer it to the other platform. Mm-mm. Yep. Let's see. Got it. Yo, what's up, bro? What's going on, my man? See, what did she do? Okay, so basically what happened was um she uh hold on, let me put this down. So basically what happened was it was on SmackDown and she called the black man boy, and now there's some idiots out there that are outraged and they're calling her racist and all this stuff. When the thing is, everybody, as I explained earlier, everybody, okay, everybody, I don't care what's your race, okay, if you have a close male friend, everybody has said, yo, that's my boy over there. Yeah, that's my boy. He'll help you out. He'll hook you up. He'll take care of you. That's my boy right there. That's my man's. You know, everybody has said that, man. It doesn't make them racist. But the thing is, they trying to tie it to what happened back in the 50s and 60s when protesters was wearing signs saying that I am a man, not a boy. They trying to tie that era into the 2020s so freaking badly, and they trying to call her racist. She is not no racist, man. Not even close to being one. She's a very, very beautiful, sweet, nice person. Ain't no darn racist, man. But the thing is, they trying to fish for something that's not even there. That's the thing. That's what I was saying, man. I feel bad for the great white people out there that gotta feel like they gotta walk on eggshells when it comes to certain things, or when it comes to opinions on certain events that's going on in the world, or that's going on with certain. They gotta walk on eggshells because they'll be perceived as a racist. Like, it's so stupid, man. It really is stupid. It don't matter where the truth is coming from. If the truth is the truth, it's the truth. It don't matter what your racial background is at the end of the day. It don't. It doesn't negate facts. It just doesn't. And the thing is, I know I be picking on her a lot, but I just do it out of fun. At the end of the day, she's a very, very smart, beautiful, fine, intelligent, nice, wonderful person to be around. And I can see that based off of the videos that I've seen of her. Okay? I just pick on her because she stole my Queen's Championship, okay? Shit. See. Alright. See, ready for SummerSlam? Yeah. I wanna see I wanna see that matchup with Cena and Cody so bad, man. Everybody wants to know what's gonna happen. So everybody wants to know what's gonna happen. I think that's the matchup that everybody's hyped for. And the thing is, they doing it. They doing they doing it like how promoters supposed to do. If you want to see, right? If you want to see a certain event at a PLE, they're gonna keep you waiting, and that's what they do best because they know it's gonna be the best event of the night. Which I'm not. I'm not mad at them for doing it. I'm not. I'm not, because that's how it goes in show business. It's just like if you watch a show, right? If you watch a show and you watching it to see the plot, right? You watching it to see the plot, the climax of the show, right? And they'll be like after word from these messages, or they might be like, find out and tune in next week to see what happens with this character, and then you got to tune in next week to see what happens. That's what WWE is doing. That's what they're doing, and there's nothing wrong with it. See, Cody heel turn may be happening, but maybe happening. It's been a while. Yeah, a lot of people saying the heel turn is happening, but the thing is, what is he gonna turn heel for? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? That's my thing. What he gonna do? What's gonna happen? He's gonna beat Cena, and then Cena's gonna, wow, and then Cena's gonna extend his hand, and then Cody's gonna kick him in the balls. Is that what's gonna happen? I mean, they can do that. I ain't saying they can't, but it's like, I don't think people gonna want to see that. The Rock might return. That's true. I think he is. Yo, did you hear? Did you guys hear that The Rock wanted Kevin Owens to win the championship? Oh yeah, and Tiffany, sorry for picking on you in the past, man, but you know I gotta defend my wife, okay? Sorry. Careful of this one, fairway bunker. Not sure what's gonna happen here. Well, unfortunate. That's counted as a missed. See, or Cody joins The Rock, and they attack Cena. That would be hilarious. If that happens, that would be super hilarious. Oh, close. Pretty close. All right, let's get out of this sand. Oh yeah, that'll do just fine from there. Great work. This one is a short 3-foot putt. That'll take the score up to 4 under par after that one. All right, guys, when we hit the hour mark, we're gonna go over to the other platform. Just letting y'all know. Here we go. Par 4, 6, 4. And YouTube, y'all better not give me no strikes for this video, this live stream, because I'm speaking facts. Shoot. That's why I go over to the other platform, because I can speak facts over there. Over here, I can't do it. But you know what? I'm leaving it up. I'm leaving it up. And the chip drops on in for you. That'll be your birdie. Yeah. All right, let's have another look at that. All right, and after that, you brought your score down to 500 pounds. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Side rough. Setting up here now for our third shot. Right. All right, for the bogey. All right, guys. Time for me to go over to the other platform. I'll meet you guys over there. Thank you guys for coming out. Like I said, once again, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace, Terry Bollea. Thank you for the memories. Shout out to Tiffany. Tiffany, don't listen to these idiots, man. They, bunch of clowns on these social media platforms and on all these content creation platforms. They're stupid. Trying to force something that's not there. You ain't no damn racist. I know that for a fact. Okay. Bunch of dummies, man. But anyways, man, we'll be live next Tuesday for wrestling. We will be watching NXT, guys. Okay. Um, we are gonna watch that. I gotta think. I might give you guys a treat. I might do it over here next Tuesday, so keep an eye out for that. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Yeah, man. Peace. Arrivederci, sayonara. Peace. Once again, my friends.